and happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's April 2nd. I am MJ, and this is a general reading for the collective. And today I am using Unfinished Business, a ghostly tarot. And a couple quick PSAs here. One, I've missed you all for so long because I've had blinders on for the last couple weeks. I've been finishing up the annotated guidebook for Unfinished Business. And let me just tell you, this was no small feat. This book has 350 pages, and all of the notes that go on, like the annotated part of the book, plus there are the session notes where there are notes that go into, like, say, how Lillian interacts, say, with Roger, the Emperor, what their interaction was like. And I did that for a lot, like for each spirit. There's about anywhere between, like, say, 6 to 10 engagements that you can read how they interact. And then there are all of the mementos, all of the press clippings that I created, the telegrams, the job postings, the roommate wanted signs, all of the little mementos that bring each of these spirits to life, because I wanted you to get a sense for who they were as people and why they were assigned each card. All right, let's dive in here. I'm just so happy it's done. I'm just so happy. You have no idea. I feel like that is like a weight off my shoulders, and I can go back to creating decks, which is something that I've missed. I haven't done a deck in the Crow Affirmation deck. So I was working on that, but I haven't created a tarot deck. It's like I'm going to make another one here soon. I have it in my head. It's rolling around. It's been saying, when is my turn? When is it my turn to come out? So, all right. Let's get going. Let's see what we have going on energetically speaking. So, the first card I'm going to pull today is the energy that's influencing us. What's that energy behind our mood, our decisions? All right. Ooh, we have Anouk, the Three of Wands. So, poor Anouk, she was a visionary. She was someone who could see out into the future and plan ahead. She knew that there was promise out there, and it was her job to see the path forward. Unfortunately, she didn't see that there was an avalanche coming. But here, when we have this Three of Wands, we have this sense of hopefulness, that there is something waiting for us on the other side, that the journey is ready to begin. We just have to figure out, what course do we take, right? What does the path look like? What do we need to do? How do we prepare for this journey of ours, right? So when we're in this energy of the Three of Wands, we're feeling that engine sort of revving up within us. We're ready to move forward. We're thinking about what needs to happen. We're getting that picture in our mind for what the progress will look like. So let's see what the situation here is. All right, so coming up, we have Dr. Noor. Dr. Noor, who had only one heart deliver when he was supposed to have two, for the brothers here, the twin brothers who are waiting for their heart transplants. It's a tough position to be in when you're a doctor. You get to choose, who lives, who dies. It's not an enviable position at all. But here we have this situation that's coming up where you might be on the receiving end of a gift. Someone who has the power, they have the wisdom, they have the understanding for what needs to happen, and they're going to bestow upon you the resources and what they can help you with. They might have that ability. You might be able to be that. But having Anouk sitting here as a Three of Wands, to me, what I sense is that this is someone who you're going to meet along the way, who perhaps could help you on this great big journey that you're going on, this one that you're envisioning. And the thing with the Six of Pentacles is that, you get that realization that you need someone's help sometimes, right? You need the generosity of others. You need someone who has the resources or the ability to help you be generous, like they have to extend to you what they have. And so you really have an understanding of your relationship with this individual. And that can be kind of a hard thing, because with the Six of Pentacles, it reminds us, right, that there are some who have and some who do not have. And when you're hoping that someone who does have will help you, it can make you feel sometimes defensive. It can make your, you feel like it might hit a touch of pride, And so you might have to consider going into this long journey that you're planning, and what you're willing to accept from other people, and if there are any strings attached that might later on cause you to say, oh, you know what, that wasn't really worth it, was it? If you're signing an agreement with someone, or you're having someone invest into maybe your business, or, if you're going out for a loan, something like that, where someone has this ability to offer you the resources, pay close attention. Are you going to owe them a big favor later? Are they going to call you every time they need a couch moved, or, they need someone to watch their cat? Things like that. Just pay attention, because this Six of Pentacles is coming in the situation as a opportunity to receive, but there's always balance with that. So there's always a little giving and receiving. So you have to just make sure that it's equal, and that if you do need to give back, that you're not giving back more, or giving a bit of yourself, or losing a bit of that big journey that you want to go on. All right, let's see what we have here. Who's showing up to this party? Ooh, look at this. Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups was never earthbound. This is a spirit guide. All of the aces, and then there are a couple from the major arcana, they were all spirit guides. They're there to help us. So when the Ace of Cups comes in, what this energy does is it comes in and it opens up your heart. It opens you up so that you are able to allow yourself to be vulnerable. You're able to connect with people on a more deeper, more emotional level. And I love that. This, like when I see things kind of come in, I love how we have Dr. Noor here holding the heart, and then we have this heart from the Ace of Cups. So this is about letting go maybe of that fear of vulnerability, letting yourself receive from those who are offering, right? Who have the resources. Not letting your pride, say, oh no, I've got this. Accepting help. Sometimes we all need to accept help. And this just opens up the heart. Like, I feel like the Ace of Cups coming in here is opening up the heart for the room. It's not just for you or the other person, it's for both of you, so that you both equally understand each other's position. So you go into this agreement knowing that you're approaching it from the best place possible, from a place where you feel a connection with this person, and that person in turn feels a connection with you, right? They're not going to take advantage of you. They're not going to try to lure you in with this, offer to only then, make your life a living hell later. This is a time where there's a benefit to being either on the receiving end or the giving end, and the benefit is this connection that you have with others. It builds relationships. So although one person might have more in the way of resources, it doesn't mean that you're not balanced as people. So let's see what we have here. For the advice. Tamara! Oh, we love Tamara. Whoops. Okay, sorry, my camera's all janky here. Oops. Okay, so Tamara brings with her a reason to celebrate. Poor Tamara was murdered by her landlord, who knew that she was going to discover his secret that was in the basement. So before she could reveal that, he did a preemptive strike and took her out of the equation. And she opened up this roller rink that ended up being the focal point in the neighborhood. It was a place of celebration. People would go there to celebrate birthdays and, just whatever. If you needed to celebrate anything, you would go to Tamara's roller rink and have a great time. And she always had the music playing and everyone was really just in a great mood. There was always opportunities to connect with people there and be part of a community. And so this, to me, when I see Tamara come into this reading, is what she's doing is she's saying, hey, there's so much potential to create something worth celebrating. There's potential here for you to move forward in a way that takes you perhaps from just an idea, a concept in your mind, a vision, to taking the practical steps, to seeing that dream realized, to doing the work, planning ahead so that you'll find success, and putting yourself out there with an open heart so that you can connect with someone who has the resources to help you realize that vision. You'll connect with whoever this is on a deeper, more emotional level, on a level where you connect your mission with perhaps something that they feel really strongly about. And because they're in this position of being a helper, because they have the resources, and because they value the journey that you're on, and they see the potential that you have if you find success here, right? To them, it's a no-brainer to help you because they benefit from your vision as well. So if you're going, again, if this is someone who is coming in, and it could be, someone who wants to help you raise the money to go to an art show, for example, or to open up a business. You want to make sure that the person who you connect with is someone who is emotionally attached to this idea, that they want to see you succeed, not because it's just an investment for them, right? Not because they'll get their money back and maybe a little extra in return, but because they feel deeply committed to this progress that you're making. They're deeply committed to the outcome. And that's where that Ace of Cups, I feel like, is going to come in. It's going to bring that. It's going to infuse the situation with that love for whatever journey that you're on. And of course, here with Tamara coming in, we get the sense that there is something to celebrate, that you're creating something that will be enjoyed by other people, that other people will rally around and find, that they have that shared enthusiasm for your goal. So I hope this reading makes sense. Much love to you, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm very excited to be back. Can I just explain? I am just so happy. I have put in 12-hour days for the last 2 weeks, at least 12-hour days. And I've been working all weekends. It's I am so happy to be done. And I love each of the spirits in this deck. And the second printing, there's Foldus. And the second printing closes on Thursday. I have to give the number to the printer. Yeah. And, the guidebook, this deck does also include a regular guidebook, not just the annotated. The annotated is extra, but this deck includes a 250-page guidebook with all of the stories. Even if you don't get the annotated one, you get all the stories anyway. So anyway, much love. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.